Hello, my name is Derek McGilvray, and I'm commonly called a happy medium. Not just because I am a psychic medium, and I'll explain more about that in a wee minute, is I like to find the happy medium in people and your happy medium in life. And it was a nickname that was given to me by locals and friends in Fort William. And also you could say one of the famous footballers, Duncan Shearer, nicknamed me that in a golf outing, and it kind of stuck with me. And there's a funny story about how that all came about. So thanks, Duncan. I've grabbed that name, and when I thought about it at the time, I was looking for a name for my new business, and it's Find a Happy Medium. And because of my positive attitude, I like the fact I am a happy medium. Now, now that that's out the way, what is it like to get a session with me? A lot of people ask me. Now, I could be the scary gypsy psychic, and I sometimes make fun of that sometimes. But on a more serious note, my whole purpose in life is to enlighten others to succeed through life's challenges. And some of that's come from my own life experiences and the learnings that I've had, but also because I'm trained in lots of different things like the life coaching, hypnotherapy, CBT, NLP, all these things that I've gained over the years, positive thinking. I like to help people and I like to encourage people to move forward in their life today. Now, the psychic medium side of it is, yes, it's a gift that has been, I found out it's in the family through my great granny, which goes back to the Mackenzie clan in Scotland, and that's like the brand Seer, and it's something that was kind of hidden from me till later in life, and some of that came from a past life regression, which we connected to a great uncle, you could say, and we did a bit of research with a journalist and traced a bit of my family lineage, and also going back to childhood when my granny, we call her Nana, used to make us look at the flames in the fire and kind of we call it scrying and tea leaves and stuff like that when we were young kids to make us go to sleep. And you could see that opened up my third eye when you think back, and it made us visualize. And it was a very good thing to do when we were quite young. And implications of that was obviously came to light later in life. Now, also, my brother, who is no longer with me, was very, very sensitive in a different way, and he did a lot of research on the left and right brain and different characteristics of each side of the brain that used to freak me out when he was talking. And so it's always been something we've been aware of. And when we look at our lives, we've all got lessons in our life that take us to where we are now, and the jobs or the situations we are in now, and we continue to learn. Now, the whole purpose of coming for a reading to me, whether it's a life coaching session, whether it's a psychic medium session, a hypnotherapy session, is first and foremost is I try and make you at ease because a lot of people are skeptical, nervous, or don't understand what it's all about. And I like to say to everybody, my whole purpose, whether you like this or not, or you're scared of it, is to help you and to help you move forward in your life today. Right? So when you come for a session, the first thing I'll ask you to do is relax. And I always say to people, if it's just a general session where you're not too sure, is I'll tune in using all my different skills to you and what's going on just now, what you're feeling, what I'm picking up. And then if it's a kind of general reading, I will tune into what the divine, the spirit, or whatever's there and whatever's channeled to me, whether it's a loved one, whether it's a loved one that can help you now, or whether it's something that's going on now that will be come to your attention. And then I'll pull cards, and it's the cards usually back up what I've just said. Don't ask me how that works. I don't particularly know or understand it myself, but I know the meanings of certain cards and the angel cards, and I just trust it, and it always shows messages because people like to see pictures and they like to feel and touch things. And that's the way I like to see it. Now, when I go to a show, and my shows are different, they are not a night of mediumship, they're a psychic show. And the psychic is not just mediumship, mediumship is a tool. And when you come along to one of my events, I used to get cheesed off going to this church, for example, if I didn't get a message. Now, there's fantastic churches, and I was brought up in Aberdeen. There's two amazing spiritualist churches there with amazing people, and you can learn a lot in their development classes from that. And I highly recommend somebody who's developing to go along to one of these churches and learn from and support them. Now, that doesn't mean to say if you're on a kind of tsunami kind of journey or you're in a different, Wicca or whatever, there's all sorts of trainings. We all have a different path to where we get to. And I'm not disputing any of it. It's all about believing, and so much believing in yourself. And I honestly believe we can all do what I can do. Now, when you come along to my show, because I used to feel frustrated myself, I have cards on the table, angel cards, which you can pick and choose one. And I also sometimes have fortune cookies we can open up, because I used to always feel if I didn't get a message, I didn't get anything. I felt a little bit cheesed off. And I normally demonstrate clairvoyance, mediumship, and I'll try and get you involved in the show. And we've got to remember now the law has changed. We cannot really do the mediumship we would like to do as in a one-to-one, because the law says it's got to be for entertainment and it is of an experimental nature. So sometimes we're limited in what we can do and say sometimes for legal reasons, and we hold back. And that's why I don't go on Facebook Live and stuff, because I'm aware of my insurance and all that sort of stuff, what I can and can't do. But in the one-to-one, I always say to people, if you're not happy, stop me and you don't have to pay it and you walk away. I don't do this just for the money, although I have to live, and I must point that out. Now, when you come on a show, I like to have music sometimes, and I'm building up something different which you're involved. And hence, as an example, I was doing a show, a fundraising show in Inverness at the British Legion. I was drawn to somebody, I seen pasta, which is my Italian kind of symbol, and I was drawn to somebody's voice and singing, and I also seen my nana, for example. But when I was drawn to this young person, I was hearing the song Solid as a Rock, Baby. Now, when I had that song in my head, I started singing it, and I said, "Is there a connection to that song?" Yes, it's one of my favourite songs. It was a young girl, and something told me inside to give her the mic. Now, that person stood up and she sang an amazing song, and everybody went quiet. So it's not just about me, it's about you. And I gave that young person confidence to stand up in front of people and sing what she loved to sing. Now, that can happen at events, it's spontaneous, and that's how I like to work. And it's the same when we're in a one-to-one situation when you're coming for a psychic reading. I channel into the above or whatever you believe in and channel it through. Now, usually at some point in your reading, we'll pick up issues, problems, or whatever, and that's when my life coaching or other therapies come into play. And that is really what I'm all about. It's not a case of come in and put on the gypsy wig and we'll do a wee card reading. It's a case of how can I help you and move forward. I hope this kind of explains what I'm all about. And it's not for everyone, and I take everyone's got a different point of view of what I do. You know, I didn't choose this path; it kind of chose me. But what I've done is learn as much as I can on the kind of counselling side, on therapy side, because I do believe in working with integrity. And a lot of people who have been upset by some of the things I've said, I've went back and found out why. Is there something touched their own nerve or whatever? And I like to explain, I like to get that feedback so I don't make mistakes or something like that again. But I usually do it a one-to-one, and I don't like to brag or anything about certain personal readings. There is funny situations which we do talk about in a learning sense, but I do believe in confidentiality. And there are a lot of things that happen on Facebook, and people maybe criticising me. I do not stand up and you could say for myself and go back to, because I do not believe in leaving a trail on Facebook or other media and enter into arguments. If you've ever been unhappy, I believe you should come back to the person at the time. And that's the way, if I go for a meal, if I'm not happy with the meal, I tell the person there and then. I don't wait till I go away and tell my friends that was a shit meal, you know? So we've got to have a bit of respect. And sometimes when you do a reading, some of the things, as in a predictive sense, don't happen till later on. And I don't understand that. I was taught to give it as I get it by some famous psychics and my teachers and mentors. And I just give it as I get it. And there's been loads of examples. One of the funniest ones I had was I seen an HP sauce bottle above somebody's head. And I said, I can't give that an HP sauce bottle. And it soon found out when I spoke to that person, because she broke down in tears when I told her. That HP sauce bottle was related to her brother who passed over with a heart attack. And she was sitting in her kitchen and she was telling him, because he was a big construction worker and he was quite overweight and he was only in his early sort of mid 30s. She said to him, as he was putting the HP sauce over his great big bacon roll, if you don't behave yourself, you're going to come back to me as an HP sauce bottle. Hence why the bottle came through in my vision. And when we're in private, he did come through and the information was channeled. Very loving, very moving, very healing. And that really was heartwarming for me, and it was really heartwarming for that person. And that's the grieving side of mediumship. And it's something I'll never stop doing. You know, it's something that I believe is a great part of healing. But if somebody comes to me and they say, "Can you bring my dad through because he can give me advice on a situation that's going on?" He may not be the right person. And let's think about it. If my father came through and gave me advice on cooking, I probably wouldn't take it because I'm a chef and I always thought I taught him later in life. So the point I'm making there is it's not about getting messages from spirit, it's what you need to hear sometimes. And that's not always from, you could say, your loved ones in spirit, that might come from a divine or your higher self. So I hope this little blog or video explains how I work. And if you've got questions or queries or whatever, feel free to ask and you just drop a text and whatever. But I was asked to do this blog and explain myself and how I work. And everything's different. I've got different roles as in business mentoring roles as I mentor people. And I've spoke about positive thinking, sales and business development, and I've worked in many areas of different things in my life. But my passion is from my trade union days to my youth days to help people now, what I can do with situations now, and how I can help you help yourself. So I hope you appreciate this, and thank you for all the people who supported me through this journey, and thank you for listening to this video. Thank you.